The civilian uprisings in Iran may seem a world away, but there's a woman here in the Piedmont who it seems to touch in a much closer way.
Shireen Gentry grew up in North Carolina, but she was born in Iran. And as you'll see in tonight's Buckley Report, that connects her in a way she can't shake.
A quarter millennium after the rebellion that created her country, Shireen Gentry is captivated by another one on the other side of the world.
Iran's foreign minister had a positive characterization of today's talks with U.S. officials.
I'm interested for obvious reasons.
Those reasons go back more than 60 years.
This, I believe to be the earliest photo of me.
Shireen first told us her story in 2018.
I was born in Tehran, October 11th, 1962. But interestingly enough, I do not have a birth certificate.
The story of how she was quietly adopted by Americans stationed in Iran and spent the first 2 years of her life there, which included time with people known to be the Shah's children.
Despite an outward display of unity, there was no love lost between the members of the royal family who were not all children of the same mother.
Gifts of what appeared to be Pahlavi family jewelry and late-night calls from the royal palace to see how her life had turned out are still not enough to prove that she too is the daughter of Raza Pahlavi, the last Shah of Iran.
No, it's all circumstantial. I did do a DNA test for myself, which revealed that I was 99.3% Persian.
So when the bells of revolution began ringing,
there are new threats from the Iranian government this morning against protesters.
Shireen was captivated. When you see what's going on in the news over there, what goes through your mind?
Well, it's very surprising for one thing. I can recall being a freshman in college sitting on my dorm floor watching the American hostages being released in January of '81. So to fast forward almost 5 decades and now to see a potential shift is pretty remarkable.
It could mean the return of the man who may well be her half-brother. You see the Crown Prince on television.
I have.
The so-called Islamic Republic is not the government of Iran.
I'm impressed with him. He's very well spoken. He is resolute. He is living with purpose and meaning. And I've heard him say multiple times that he's ready to go back to be a transitional leader.
But there remains so much for the young revolutionaries in Iran to do. How do you think all this ends?
Well, I think we're all asking that question. Because up to this point, the protests have not been to this scale or to this magnitude. The millennials in Iran, which I find fascinating, they're the ones willing to die for a change.
Fighting against the only system they've ever known in their lives. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
Shireen wrote a book about her life and how her Christian faith informs the way she sees it. It's called Identity Unveiled, the Daughter of the King of Kings, which is available on Amazon.